Okay, so while I'm on my 2-week break, you guys can come do laundry with me. I prefer, if you haven't looked at my Instagram or my reel, I actually really enjoy doing laundry, so come and do some laundry with me. And I can, kind of explain why I needed a break. You guys probably already know. I was purely exhausted, and it was just time to take a break. Now that I'm home, I probably won't finish the Appalachian Trail. I am going back out, and just going to see how that goes, and just take it day by day. And this time around, I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm not going to stress about miles. I'm just going to see how many miles I can get in a day. And my husband is picking me up 10 days after I start back on trail. So that's going to be nice. Because we have like a little family shindig going on. So he's just gonna pick me up from there, from wherever I'm hoping to get to Boiling Springs or Buchanan, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Furthermore, I'm not gonna be hiking forever. I do have other goals in life. I have, I really want to create a homestead. Or something like, I really want my own garden. I want my own house. I want my own family someday. And I'm not going to be hiking forever. So with that said, I'm just going to kind of put on this channel, stuff to come. And I don't think I've mentioned it before, but the reason why I have a specific due date to complete the Appalachian Trail is because eventually my husband and I want to live in Europe. We are actually going to be visiting Europe for some time at the end of October. We are going to be in Hungary, Budapest, for about 3 months. And then we plan on going to Georgia, the country, for about 4 months or so. Until then, we really don't know afterwards what we want to do, but it's because we are what I call, or society calls, digital nomads. My husband works purely online or remotely, so we can actually live anywhere in the world. It's really lucky for us, and my husband's actually in the process of getting his Hungarian citizenship. So that's why we're going to Hungary. We did visit Hungary before, this past Christmas, and it was so much fun. So what is this channel going to be after my hiking adventures? A little bit of traveling, maybe a few more homesteading videos. Not really homesteading videos, but kind of maybe very traditional cooking recipes. I know a lot of people were concerned about my diet on the Appalachian Trail, and then if I do some traditional food cooking videos, you can see what I actually eat in real life, and it's completely opposite from what trail food is. So I think that would be fun from the actual cookbook I use. And in Europe, it's going to be easier to access better ingredients too, because I don't want to get into it, but we all know that American foods have a lot of soy and corn syrup in them. You can't really escape it. So I'm not trying to get into a debate here with, nutrition. I do what works for me, and I prefer actual like whole foods and less carbs as well. I don't really do well with carbs. I blow it up like a balloon. So that is that. I do have a few adventures coming up. So I probably won't be finishing the Appalachian Trail. I'm just going to see. But I definitely, since I am skipping northern Virginia, I still do want to visit the Shenandoahs. So but I don't want to do it literally in the heat of summer. So what I will probably do is do it when it gets cooler out, and basically go from there. I really want to do the Shenandoahs in late September or so. So because I just have really no desire to do it when it's hot and sticky outside. I prefer just not to hike when it's hot and sticky. That's why I'm just going to see how I do in this stretch. And there's like a lot of flooding going on right now in the Northeast. So that's something to consider. And when I said I've learned a lot, I really have. I've learned what really matters to me in life. And not that I didn't, know what I wanted in life. It's just like, I just kind of, I got away from society, and now, I just kind of, went out what I seek for. There are still a few trails that I want to do. I really want to do the West Highlands Way and whatchamacallit, the West Highlands Way in Scotland. So that should be fun. And I really want to do the Tour de Mont Blanc that goes through Italy, Switzerland, and France. That should be fun. And those two trails are only 100 miles. Only 100 miles. And I've already done 730. So hopefully that's a cakewalk, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, just something fun. Nothing too strenuous. That's like about a comfortable 2-week hike. So this one, I'm excited. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I know what's next in life, but just for this like YouTube channel, just know it's not always going to be hiking, and it's soon not going to be hiking. But I do have a few adventures, up my sleeve for you guys. And just by October, I'll probably be done, doing these long hikes. But I hope you continue, because I do want to kind of transition into kind of like a traveling channel in my perspective, and also kind of like, and then eventually like traveling into like setting up, an actual home, and just you know, like prepping for homesteading, because that's like what I truly want to do. I want a family, so I just hope to kind of show everybody like my journey, and you know, just go from there. I'm just kind of speechless because, you know, I'm not going to pretend like I know what's going to happen next month. I'm not going to pretend what I'm like I know what's going to happen next year, because everything, I don't have that plan. And it's because, like, for one, my husband works remotely, so anything can happen. We can, you know, establish our roots in, you know, the United States, or we can establish our roots in Europe. And you know, I just don't know. And it's going to be exciting because, like, you know, I'm like really not in control, and I've always been in control of my own life, because, you know, everybody has, because right from like elementary school, what's next? Elementary school, middle school, okay, what's after middle school? High school, okay, typically what's after high school? College, and then what's after college? You know, a job. And you know, everything has literally been like processed out for me, because when I got out of high school, went to college. From college I went into the military, and then I got out of the military, and I was like, I don't know what's next. Like, no one's prepared me for the unexpected, and I'm just happy I chose to get married, because I'm just in it for the ride now, and I trust my husband's going to take care of me. I trust my husband's going to be the provider, and sometimes I just have to, you know, say, you know, God's in control, because it's just yeah, just an adventure. I just have to trust my husband. I have to trust in the Lord, and just, you know, just enjoy life now, and not this, you know, strenuous planning, and which I have to hold myself back, because I'm a planner. And yeah, this is just going to be exciting for me, maybe a little scary, but hopefully we'll have more laundry talks in the future. But bye for now.